work. I had a rough day at work yesterday and ended up coming home half a day and really considered not going in today at all. But I am the kind of person that I don't ever like my actions to affect other people and how they're able to perform. No matter how bad I'm feeling, I try to hold myself to a standard of just being a better person, a better human being. And there are times when that is much easier than other times. You don't fall here. I really need to invest in a better phone holder for my for the truck. Yeah, but I there are times when it's easier than other times. There are times when it is it won't be a problem for me to do it, and then there are times when it's like I am really being tested, like my ability to, or my willingness to put other people first is it's harder for me certain times. I am huge on respect, and I am going to respect anybody from a custodian to the president of the world. It doesn't make me any difference. I am going to treat everyone that I come in contact with a level of respect, because you are not what you do. You are who you are. And every person who is qualified to be respected. Every person that is breathing is qualified to be respected. I told my husband a couple years back, we were somewhere, and this lady very casually said to me, so what is it that you do? And immediately I said, oh, I'm a brain surgeon. And you could see the look on her face. I am not a brain surgeon. I am not a doctor at all. The closest to a medical professional that I've ever been is when I was in the Air Force. In the Air Force, I was a dental assistant before I went into dental hygiene. So there you have it. And when we left, my husband was like, what in the world? Why did you tell that woman that? I said, because she was sizing me up. She was not asking me what it is that I did because she was interested. She asked me what I did because she wanted to know, moving forward, how she was going to treat me, what level of respect she was going to give me. And so, was I ashamed of what I did at the time? Absolutely not, because I had at that time the most important job in the world to me, and that is raising my babies. I was there for every fall, every first word, every first step, every headache, every tummy ache, every school play, everything. I was present for that. So for me, again, going back to being in control of my time, I had the most important job in the world. Not only was it the most important, it was the most rewarding job in the world. it might be a thing you like, you walk away and you feel exhausted. You feel like, wow, that was the longest minute and a half of my entire life. I need a nap. I need a damn nap. I just got finished talking to old girl, and I'm exhausted. I need to go get in the bed, not a nap on the couch, not a nap in your car at lunchtime. No. You need to now go home, take a shower, put on your pajamas, get in the bed and cover up, because you feel exhausted. That is that energy. That is that energy. And I try to guard my energies so that I can safeguard other people's energy. Because I know for me, once my energy is off, it takes me a minute to get myself back where I need to be. I'm not a person that that's not who I am. If I'm pissed, it takes me a minute. It's like, ooh, I need a minute. And so yesterday I was at work, and I went home and I was pissed. I was like, no, we're not. Ooh, okay. And this morning when I woke up, I was like, if I go in and my energy isn't, if I'm vibrating low, then it could potentially affect those around me. But then the flip side to that was, but if I don't go in at all, then those around me are going to be affected by me not being there, because it is one of those things where if I'm not there, they have to find somebody to cover for me, and it's too much, and then that puts stress on people, and it just ends up being a mess. So I was like, no, I'm going to gather myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show them the God in me. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to push through, because I know that God will breathe a new breath in you when you ask him to. And I definitely need that new breath this morning. I don't feel heavy at all. I don't feel heavy, but I'm still a little bit I don't feel heavy, but I'm still a little bit disappointed. That's how I'm going to put it. I feel a sense of disappointment that I need to kind of push it down a little bit. I spoke to my husband about it. He prayed about it. We prayed about it. And I feel way better. But, even when you feel better about something, you still may have the residual effect of the situation. It still might be present. But I'm going to give myself a few minutes this morning to just, I'm giving myself permission to take a few minutes to feel away this morning on my way to work, because I couldn't have felt this yesterday. I needed to go through what I went through yesterday, deal with that, face that, handle that. Now that is done, and now I need to focus on this feeling, the feeling of I feel disappointed. But I know I have confidence that by the time I get to work, I will pull myself together, put on a brave face, and do what I need to do. But I will say this. Remember, when I started all this and I was saying, be in control of your time. Your time is the most important thing that you have. We need to figure out more ways to have more control of our time, and we need to be doing our own thing. And we're all out here making rich people richer, and we're allowing them to have their time by giving them our time. And remember I was saying all that? Well, I tell you what, this definitely is going to motivate me. Oh, and let me say this. I don't know what's been going on with my phone, but the last couple times I've done videos, my phone has turned off abruptly, and I probably will not be editing and doing all the fancy pretty stuff, and I'll probably post just like it is. So if I cut off, guys, I'll pick back up. I promise there'll be another video if you're interested. But right this second, I'm not in a frame of mind to do a whole lot of editing and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll get to that point, but right now that's not. Right now I just want to bring you the raw truth. I'm not interested in anything else. You know, I'm not. It's just imagine like being on the phone with your girlfriend, y'all are talking, and the phone dropped because they went through a dead zone. It's that kind of situation. All right. So if I drop, I love you in advance, and I'll talk to you later. If this video drops. But back to what I was saying, it definitely, yesterday, definitely on my way home after I had a good cry, and my cry was for cleansing. After I had a good cry, it was like I said out loud in the car, thank you, God. Thank you for whatever lesson is in this. Thank you for whatever lesson is in this. And I see you, I acknowledge you, I know that you are present, and I am not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it because I know that this is you. This is something that you are either doing, orchestrating, or allowing to be done to prepare me for where it is that you're taking me. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And so I can honestly say that although I do feel a sense of disappointment, I'm so prepared for this day. I'm ready. I am ready for it. I am ready to go into this building, do this job, and rock and roll, because that's what I do. I put on my big girl pants. I don't wear big girl panties, but I put on my big girl pants, and I do what I need. I do what needs to be done. I push through. You know, I was taught. You know, both of my parents were in the Army, and I was taught, you push through. You do what you said. Whatever it is that you said you were gonna do it, and do the best you can at it, and feel a way on the backside. Do not ever tell somebody you are going to do something and then don't follow through. Your word is it basically, your word is attached to your name. Your word is attached to your name. And what I've created a situation where the thing that is attached to my name is honesty and perseverance. I am not, and determination, and I will not be told no. I will not be told no. You will not tell me no. My husband gets so mad at me about that. But my whole thing is, when I am talking to somebody and they tell me no, what registers for me is not no. It's not, oh, okay, well, the answer is no. What registers for me is, okay, so you are not in position to tell me yes. You're not qualified to tell me yes. No problem. I am not upset with you. I don't feel no way about it. Because this is just not in your arena. You just can't give me the yes that I need, or the yes that I'm gonna give. I respect that. That's no problem. So let me ask you, who do I need to talk to so that I can tell yes? Now, who I need to talk to? Because that's the person I need to be talking to right now. Because this no, I don't understand this no thing. I don't understand no. No, I don't understand what no. No, I don't know what that means. No means not now. No, I don't have an answer. No, that's not in my arena. But that is followed up by, but let me put you in contact with the person or persons that can tell you yes. That's what no means for me. So for me, that's what's linked to my name. My name is attached to determination and perseverance, and I'm not going to ever put myself in position to not be doing what it is I'm supposed to be doing, because I know without question I was put here for greatness. question, and that's not arrogant or self-righteous. That is belief in myself and belief in who it is I know God made me to be. That's what that is. We are, make sure I'm not, girl, I stay ashy. What? I swear I have lotion at home, y'all. I swear I do. I swear I buy lotion. I'm gonna show you all my lotion. I sure am. I'm gonna show you, because y'all not gonna be talking about me talking about that girl always ashy. She must not have no lotion. You all are not gonna be trying to send me messages talking about, girl, look, I'm gonna send you a Walmart card. Go get you some Vaseline. That's what you're not gonna do. Cause I have lotion. I don't always put it on when I leave in the mornings, because I be. But anyway, it's not my business. Stay out my business. Y'all be worried about the wrong stuff. Worried about my ash. You worry about your own ash. It's autumn. It's winter. Whatever this is winter. I'm gonna be ashy. You gonna be ashy. Mind your business. Do what you do. Mind your business. But oh my God, let me tell you this. Yesterday, day before yesterday, I was at work. And so I teach second grade. And there are 3 second grade teachers in our building. And so one of the other teachers and I have come to the agreement that when it's time for us to go outside, we'll go outside together and we'll let our classes play together, because before COVID, a lot of our children were, well, not before COVID, but there was a quarantine in our for the second grade class. And before the quarantine, a lot of our children were in classrooms together. They had class together, like maybe specials or whatever. And now they don't. Now they are separated into our individual second grade classes. So anyway, we decided we would do recess together, so that the children who were pulled apart can now be with their friends twice a day. So, because we have a recess in the morning, we have a recess in the afternoon. So today is Wednesday. So on Monday, there was this little girl in, I'll just call him Mr. P. In Mr. P's class, and she just walked up, he and I were talking, and she walked up and immediately, she just started talking to him, and I said, no ma'am. I said, you have to say excuse me when 2 adults are talking. I said, you say excuse me when anybody is talking, even if it's 2 other children, because they're engaged in the conversation. You can't disrupt that. You have to say excuse me, wait for someone to acknowledge you, and then you proceed to have your conversation with them. But you make it brief, because people were already talking. So she looked at me and kind of rolled her eyes, and she said, excuse me. So I just kind of turned my head and kind of chuckled, because these children have so much attitude. And sometimes it is more funny than anything. And in that moment, where some people would have spazzed out and, had their whole thing about children being disrespectful or whatever, it was funny. It was funny because it was funny. And so that was on Monday. So she said, excuse me. And then she went ahead and said what she had to say to her teacher. And then she walked out. So yesterday, it's my class, Mr. P's class, and the other second grade teacher. So Mr. P is in between us. So he asked me, he says, can you do me a favor and stand in the hall and watch my class for a second? I had to go to the office and make some copies. I said, no worries, go ahead, I got you. So I'm standing at the door. So I'm standing at the door where I can, literally my right eye can look into his classroom, my left eye can look into my classroom. And so the same little girl walks up, and she's saying something, but she's trying to get out the classroom. And I was like, no, ma'am. That's how I talk to the children. I'm like, no, ma'am. Wait until Mr. P gets back. That little girl stepped back. She looked at me. She said, I see you in your little wig. I screamed, because I teach the second grade, not 7th grade, second grade. That means these children are 6 or 7. A few of them might be 8, depending on when their birthday is. Just like they might be 6 turning 7 or whatever. But so you're looking at this child, and she looks at me, and she almost looks disgusted. And listen, I think my little wig is cute. Don't play with her. This that good Brazilian hair, baby. I'm cute. Yes, I am. But she looked at me, and she She said, I see you in your little wig. I was weak. It took me all the way out. I had to wait for Mr. P to get back, go to my class, take a sip of my coffee, and pull myself together because this child, I was outdone. Listen, I was outdone. It was the funniest thing because I am the kind of person, I don't take everything so seriously because life is serious enough. There are going to be enough situations in our lives that we're going to have no choice but to take seriously. There are going to be situations in our lives that do not warrant laughter. So when stuff is on the cusp of funny or on the border of funny or on the outskirts of funny, I choose to laugh about it because, like I said, there have been times in my life where the only emotion I could have was to cry, or the only emotion I could have was to feel extreme grief or pain. And in that moment, I was like, this little girl, it was funny to me. It was funny to me. I told that story about 10 times yesterday. I was outdone. I was outdone. But anyway, that I had to share that with you. I mean, listen, you all deserve that laugh this morning or this afternoon, this evening, whenever you see this video. You deserve that laugh. That laugh was funny. But anyway, I cannot wait to see a little girl today. I just, and it's funny because you have certain children that people throw away. You'll be surprised how many children, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, guys, but you'll be surprised how many children get thrown away. They get written off as being difficult, or they get written off as being a smart aleck, or they get written off as being disrespectful, or they get written off as whatever. And while sometimes that's exactly what it is, sometimes that's exactly it. Sometimes children are just disrespectful. They just are. But then there are other times where children are simply misguided. They are watching and repeating. They are seeing what is going on in their home environment, and they're bringing it to whatever other environment. And nobody is correcting them at home, and nobody is telling them that wig again. Because now, if she felt my wig, she better not feel my wig. So anyway. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying yesterday, like I was saying, what, 25 minutes ago, yesterday was trying. Nothing to do with the children, nothing to do with my co-workers. There was a discrepancy with my pay. A huge discrepancy with my pay. And anyway, we're not even going to worry about that because, like I said, it was motivation. It is definitely motivation. It is validation for moving, for getting out of my comfort zone, for challenging myself, for doing more, for thinking bigger, for all of that. So it definitely pushed me to look at some stuff, take a step back, and really do some evaluating because that discrepancy was too big to be ignored. And that was that was a big one. That was a big one. So, but yeah, as crazy as it sounds, and as upset as I was yesterday, this morning, and I know that you can tell from the video, it was a little bit darker when I started recording, and it's progressively getting lighter as it does every day. But I feel this morning so aware and so motivated and so prepared and so excited about all the possibilities that are being presented to me in this season. I feel so excited about everything that God is doing in my life, in my family's life. I feel so excited about where it is that my family and I are going. You know, I don't mean like physically, you know, relocating, not right this second, but just where we're going spiritually, just where we're going in our walk with God, where it is God is taking us. You know, where it is that, what is the next adventure? You know, I feel so excited about, you know, coming to you all and talking, just meeting new people through the phone, through videos, through YouTube, through all of that. I feel excited about sharing my time with you, because like I said, and I'm not going to ever stop saying it. I'm not going to, you know, apologize about saying it or feeling it, but sharing my time with you is important to me, and it's exciting, and I love it. I love getting on here and talking to you all and sharing with you all my experiences and you know, just being a part of this huge thing that's going on in the world. You know, the thing I think that I like about YouTube is being able to touch so many people in a positive way, because my goal is to only bring positivity. My goal is to there may be things that I talk to you all about that maybe don't feel happy. They may not feel happy, but the end will be a message that inspires or I hope that it inspires growth in yourself, growth in your relationship with God, growth in your relationship with the universe, growth in your love for yourself, growth in wanting to be a better human being. So it may not be that every video I do is about this perfect flower that I saw at the flower shop, or the perfect cup of coffee, or it may not always be that. It may be sharing a story of my miscarriages, but in the end it will be a story of me hearing God's voice and believing that it was his voice that I was hearing, and in a moment of pure pain and hurt, feeling hopeful, feeling prepared, feeling trusting that God is not going to promise me or you something and then not deliver it. So there's always it always will close with something absolutely beautiful. I promise you that it will always close with something beautiful. So, but it looks like I got through my whole video this morning and my phone did not turn off. Guys, any of you all who do videos, how do you just use your phone in your car, or do any of you all use a camera in your car? And if you do use a camera, how? Like, how does it work? What do you do? And guys, I have a iPhone. I think it's a 10. I don't know, guys. I think it's a 10. My husband will come in the house and give me a box. He'll have a new phone. He'll say, okay, here you go. And then I'll have a new phone. And my daughters will get it and take turns playing with it and programming it and doing this and doing that. I don't care about no phone at all. Long as I can get on Pinterest. Long as I can get on Pinterest and Instagram, I'm good. Like in real life. Pinterest, Instagram, texting, and making phone calls. Girl, and checking my bank statement. Oh, I need to check that bank statement because see, these people be playing with my money, and they be playing with my money, and that's why yesterday I was having a moment. Oh, that's why yesterday I had a moment. Don't. Oh Lord, don't play. Listen, I teach in second grade. I have all kind of toys and games and stuff to color and stuff that you can sit on and bounce, and I have a little library set up in my class, and I have stuff on the walls, and come play with some of that stuff. Don't play with my money, don't play with my husband, don't play with my children. Oh, and don't play with my God, because you can go to hell. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about people and where they're going. Yeah, how are you all recording? What is the best way for me to do it? Because I definitely want to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing it. But I would like to bring you quality. I would like to bring you, because I'm not doing a whole bunch of editing, guys. So I just want to say from the very beginning, I follow some people on YouTube, and I mean their production is like a movie. I mean, it comes on with like the camera. You know how you record something that has like the little numbers at the bottom and the circle in the middle, and it comes on like that, and you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be in surround sound, and oh yeah, this is pretty. My video's gonna be like that, or at least not too many moments in our life where being silly and being happy is not an option. We have too many times in our lives like that, and I opt out of those times if it, at all costs. When I can get away with not being bothered with those times, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because, But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have arrived to my destination, safe and sound. Thank God. The heavens, the mountains, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the Lamb. Thank everybody for collectively coming together and getting me here safely. I truly appreciate that. I appreciate you all spending your time with me today, listening to me jump from thing to thing, because another thing I would like to say to you all, listen, my videos are really just me thinking out loud, me telling you what it is that's going on in my life. So it is a real good possibility that my videos will, not a good possibility, I can guarantee you, my videos will be, the light is blinking, so I'll go. My videos will be me jumping from thing to thing, because that's how I do. I literally bounce from one thing to another. It is very difficult for me to really focus on one thing for long periods of time. I literally jump from thing to thing to thing. So I hope that is not something that turns you off. I hope that you follow me and get you a good laugh and wonder what the hell she girl, you were just talking about cheese pizza and the good cheese pizza you have for dinner, and now here you are talking about a damn school bus. I'm gonna need you to do better. I'm gonna need you, if that's your brand of crazy, then I am your girl. I am here for you. I can give you that. Okay? So I'm here. I'm about to go into this job and turn on all my little fairy lights and get my room ready for my babies, and turn on my little coffee house jazz so the room can be settled, and balance my energy before my babies get in there, and help to create and build better, stronger, more beautiful tiny humans. Because that's what I do. In teaching, I am proud to say that I take part in creating better tiny humans, people that I am not afraid to put into this world, that I am not afraid to let the world have. I think it's important to, on top of teaching, prepare these babies for the world and prepare the world for these babies. So I'm proud to say that I take part in that. You know? So guys, I am about to put some lotion on because y'all keep talking about the fact that I'm ashy. And I asked y'all before to mind your business, but since you won't mind your business and y'all keep talking about me being ashy, I'm about to go ahead and put some lotion on before I go in this building. Yes, I am. I'll put some lotion on. And go see my little friend about my little wig, but she better not say nothing about my little wig. She better not. And I will see you all later. Have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. Make a difference in someone's life. Check on your people, like I told you yesterday. Check on your people. There are people that they need us. There are people that they need us to check in. They do. They just need somebody to ask them how they're doing, how they're feeling, what they're going through. Gone. You need to check on our people. Check on your people. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And put something amazing into the world today. Everything that we do creates karma. And some people don't believe in karma. And I completely respect that. I 100% respect if you don't believe in karma. But everything that we do if you don't believe in karma, then maybe you believe in the fact that, or the belief that everything that we do makes a difference to somebody. It may not make a difference to everybody, but everything we do makes a difference to somebody. So if it makes a difference to somebody, then make that difference positive. Make the difference positive. Okay, well, that is my cuckoo crazy for the day, for the morning. I appreciate and love you all very much. Like I said, if you know of a good camera or a good way to make it where my phone doesn't bounce around as much when I'm driving, or anything that can help me get you all a better video without editing and all that, please let me know. I would really appreciate it, because like I said, I want to give you all quality as much as possible without having to create a whole production, because I'm not doing all that. Not at this point. Now next week I might be like, I got a camera and I have a microphone and I bought this real cute backdrop and we're gonna be on location in Switzerland, and I might be doing all that next week. But today, right now, what you're getting is me live from the Yukon. Me live from the Yukon, bouncing down the street. That's what you're gonna get. So, sorry. Love you. I love you. I love you enough to come to you raw. I love you enough to let you see me without makeup on with my little wig. See? That's that love. Listen, if you show up at somebody's house and they answer their door for you in them ugly pajamas and some slippers where the bottom is rubbed and their big toe kind of rubbing the ground and it look kind of run over. If people answer the door like that for you, they love you. They love you. Because nobody is answering the door looking like that for people they don't love. Because for people that we don't know and love, we always want to put on the extra. If people come to you raw, uncut, and uncensored, they love you. Listen, I love you. That's why I'm coming to you with no eyebrows on. I don't have no eyebrows on. I got my good wig on though. I gave you that good Brazilian. Yes, I did. I got that good wig on though. Get out of my business. Get out of my business.